All right, today we've got a 97 F250 that's coming in for its 500-mile transmission inspection. We did a rebuild on this transmission. It had a catastrophic internal failure, and we're just making sure there's no leaks or anything. What we noticed right away is that there is a substantial amount of oil under the engine area here, and it blew all the way back. Inspecting here, the transmission is totally dry. Looks great. We're going to drop the pan and we're going to inspect, make sure there's no excess metal, make sure there's no furry stuff on the magnet. However, this oil is very concerning. You can see it goes all the way up here. It's coating everything pretty heavily. You can even see it from the outside here, and that's really where it's easy to identify that it is the valve cover that's leaking. Let me see if I can zoom in here. There we go. So it's definitely something that needs to be addressed right away so that we don't run the engine low on oil. The other thing we notice is that on the next oil change, we'd suggest putting a new washer on. It's hard to tell for certain because there's so much oil, but there is kind of a gap from here to right here where this oil is pooled up. So that's just something to do on your next oil change. And the last spot we noticed is right here. And there is an oil leak right here by these fuel lines. And here we have the transmission oil pan off, and you can see that there is no metal in what's left in the fluid. It looks really super clean in here. No chunks, no sparkles. There is a little bit of fuzz on the magnet, but that's not unexpected, especially with the massive failure that we saw before. That's why we like to see it at 500 miles so we can evaluate it now and then again in another 2,500 miles.
During our transmission inspection, we saw a lot of oil coming from this passenger side. We're assuming it's just a valve cover, but it looks like there's a lot coming out of this dipstick too. Over south, we have some pretty severe blow-by. Not real sure of the cause yet, but it is a concern.